I'm Matthew Dillner from Dirty Mo Media and Lost Speedways, and guess what? This is Racing Rock. Thank you all for coming and waiting and patience and everything else. How you doing, sir? Merry Christmas. Good to see you. Welcome back. Good to see everybody. Looks like Joe Biden. Joe Biden?
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a recap on what we got from our trip to Tots for Tots.
Yes, Tots for Tots, if you don't know, is a organization in Mooresville, North Carolina. Their mission they started in 1989, and they're committed to raising funds and awareness for child abuse prevention and parenting. So they do this event every year, except for last year due to COVID. It was canceled, but they do it every year, and it's in Mooresville, and it's for charity, and it raises money to help fight those causes that we just mentioned. And they tried to get as many drivers and race-related people there to sign autographs for 2 hours each on that evening. So it's a great event. You never know who might show up, and we have a great time. I've been taking him since he was 5 years old. So we greatly missed it last year. It was, we were sad that we couldn't go, but we were very excited this year to be able to go. So we did a family trip. Me, Braden, Beverly, and my dad went, and we always go down. We'll spend the night and go and check out some race shops and do a little shopping and just have a kind of bonding time with the family. So it's an annual trip we do, and we were glad we were able to get back to it this year and do it again. So with that said, we wanted to show you a little bit of what we got this time on this trip. So I didn't have a lot of big names there. I will just mention that first and foremost, I was very excited that they did have it, but I was also kind of disappointed in a couple things because about 10 of the drivers either canceled or didn't show up for whatever reason that may be. At the very last minute, they announced Joey Logano, which we were very excited to see. Braden wanted to get his hat signed. He had a crew hat that he wanted signed, and so we went. We didn't bring anything with us because originally he wasn't on the list, and we're over 3 hours away, so we traveled down. We didn't bring everything we had. We just brought who we knew was going to be there. So we went and bought some stuff for him to sign, just to find out that basically he signed for, I don't know, 30 minutes, maybe an hour. And we were only 30 in line, but there were 75 people ahead of us that purchased the $100 tickets. So I guess they all got to meet him. He was there, but he was nice enough to leave a stack of hero cards, and happily enough, we each were able to get one. So with that said, there was a lot of people who didn't get any, which, I feel bad for them. But nonetheless, don't get me wrong, it is what it is, but we did have a wonderful time nonetheless. And we were very happy to have gotten what we were able to get. So with that said, let's get into what we got a little bit, Braden. You want to show them? Let's start with what we have big here. So I'm going to pan the camera over here a little bit, and you want to tell them what you got on the Superman card, Jeff Gordon.
So we got Jeff Gordon Superman card from 1999, and we got the crew chief to sign the back of it.
Yep, that's right. Ray Everham, we had him sign the back of it. Well, Braden had him sign the back of it, I should say. And so that was the only die-cast we had. We would love to have more die-casts, but as a stay-at-home father and working part-time, I just can't afford those big high-ticket items. By the way, we got that at the Goodwill for $10 last week. So that was a great deal, great find for us, and it worked perfectly to have something for Ray Everham to sign. And then we had some small stuff that I picked up last year or a year before last from the Goodwill. We had these we found for $1 a piece at the Goodwill one time, and so we had a bunch of those we got signed. So we got Joe Nemechek and Kevin LePage. Let's hold that right there. You can see that. I'm not sure what the years of these were. I believe in, gosh, I don't remember, but we won't get into all that. So we also got Shauna Robinson was there signing autographs, and she had this very cool Polaroid poster from back in the day, vintage from her, and that was really cool. So we got her to sign that. She also had some hero cards, and we also got some trading cards signed as well. So and then on this side we put up a few of the pictures we got here of Donnie Allison that he was giving out, and Bobby Allison, and then we have a few more of the 164.
I don't know who that is.
120. What is these? 164. I'm losing my mind. So that's Todd Bodine. So we had a couple versions of this Tabasco card, the number 35, and then we had that one there. We got signed. So we got 4 of those signed that we had, and this was our stack of cards we were able to get. I won't go through all those because they just take way too long and it'll be a lengthy video. But we are going to show you one of each of the hero cards we were able to get. Whether they provided it or we provided it. So
This
we wanted to show you.
Timothy Wheeler. He did the voice acting on one of the cars from Cars 3.
And he was also the president of Charlotte Motor Speedway. So that was a cool one.
And then we got Kyle Lockrell.
And Kyle was nice enough to give Braden a t-shirt, which is over there behind me. I won't pull that out, but he did get a t-shirt from him, which was very cool.
And then
we got Matt Dillner. Now Matt Dillner, as you probably saw in the very beginning of this video, he did a shout out for us. Now he does Lost Speedways with Dirty Mo Productions and for Dale Earnhardt. Very nice guy. Very, very, very nice. We were so excited to meet him. We watch that show regularly. I actually have it on DVR, so we were watching it all, catching up on all the episodes again before we went down to Mooresville, and he was very excited. He said he does not even had a copy of that photo. So he said, Braden, come on around here, let's take a picture together with this photo. So he was really excited. That was an awesome photo. And he did have his own that I may or may not have in that stack that he was giving out as well. But we had these signed to each of us. So we each walked home with one. I gave one to my dad, my daughter, and we all very nicely.
Hey, we should take a picture. I know I'm holding up the line.
Well, I think we're stuck here for a little while anyway. Gotcha.
That's super cool, man. What's your name?
Braden.
Braden? B-R-A-D-E-N?
Yep.
Okay, do you want that on there?
B-R-A-E.
It's okay, someone asked me how to spell my name earlier and I messed up.
Nicely.
And this
So,
is Joey Logano.
This might be a rare Joey Logano because his son, who was with him, signed his name to it. So maybe one day Hudson will be a big NASCAR driver or famous racer, and that'll be one of his first autographs. And I always date, every time I get any autographs, I always write on the back the day that I got the autograph and stuff. So never know, down the road, 20 years from now, he might be the next superstar, and that might have been his first autograph. But anyway, I thought that was kind of cool.
Then we got Marilyn Green.
Yep, she was the first Miss Winston Cup. It was nice to see her there. I do not believe she was there in 2019, but it was one year she didn't come. But it was real nice seeing Miss Green again. But we didn't have any cards on her, but she did have these, and she handed out, which was cool.
Then we got
This is Waddell Wilson, crew chief. Hall of Famer. This is his induction program to the North Carolina Hall of Fame, and I had him sign that, which is just something different. I like different things, so a lot of times if I can find an oddball item, that's the kind of stuff I like to collect. I don't always collect the normal stuff. So, you know, I would collect die-cast if I could afford to purchase them. But, you know, until then, it is what it is. This is Will Cronkite with Dale Sr. He was a crew chief there for him. And it tells all about it. Now, we do have another photo in here where he drove the Jolly Rancher car. I mean, he didn't drive. He owned the Jolly Rancher car. And, let's see, he was the engineering. I may have said that wrong, so don't hold me to that. I'm bad with history sometimes. But long story short, he worked with Dale Sr. for quite a few years. But he also owned a car called the Jolly Rancher. Car, which is kind of famous, and I'll tell you about that shortly. Or actually, I'm going to let him tell you about it shortly, because he did talk about it and was very excited about the photo. But this is the photo that he handed out, that we were able to get signed. So there's that one. We got Jerry Cook, another Hall of Famer for 2016 driver.
There's a Doge in the back.
And this is Stephen Parsons, Phil Parsons' son. Now this is the one that Will Cronkite was making over, and he just had an exciting time seeing this photo. I find it hard to believe he hadn't seen it, you know, recently, or somebody hadn't sent it to him, or whatever it may be. But we had the driver Elliot Forbes Robinson sign it. And then Real Cronkite signed it. And I'll plug the video of him talking in right now. Yeah, he said they just rebuilt the car.
Unofficially, that was the world's fastest stock car for 3 years. It was unofficial because we did it in practice.
Oh, wow.
That was a bad it was cheated up. This guy would have burned my blisters over. Really? 2 or 3/4 inches narrower than anybody else's car.
Thank you so much.
Oh man, I can't tell you how much that is. Yeah. Oh no.
Can you sign that?
Yes, sir.
Did you get you a picture signed? We'll get you a picture signed. Yeah, just ask.
They found that car up in the mountains.
Oh, really?
They rebuilt it. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Just came up 2 autographs per person.
Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed him talking. You know, he was, as you can see, he was excited for this photo. And as I was walking away and going around the corner to the next person, he was like, hey, buddy, hey, can I see that photo again? And he wanted to show it to another gentleman that was there. So it was really cool that he got so excited over that photo. Yes, what's your next one, buddy? All right, this is Justice Calabro. Forgive me for butchering the last name if it's wrong, but he's a Legends driver, young guy coming up in the world, in the racing circuit. But he's tells you here on the back if you want to pause it and look at the back. But that's his hero card. This is Yep, she was another Miss Winston Cup. She's very excited. Braden gave her one of his trading cards. She's been talking to she kind of makes over him a little bit, makes Braden blush a little bit. Is that right, buddy? Does she make you blush a little bit? So Braden gave her one of his baseball cards signed this time, just to say thank you. And she signed. Oh, this is Beverly's, and she gave Braden 2 pictures. But I'll plug in that little video as of right now.
RENEE, or you can spell however you want it spelled. It doesn't matter. I love your card. Okay, stud. I'm gonna keep it right here so everybody can see it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for my card.
And yeah, see how she made over him? That was quite funny. So hope y'all enjoyed that one. All right, we'll go to Don Miller now. Don Miller, legendary NASCAR crew chief and racer himself. We talked about, I mentioned to him that I was the first person to buy his DVD. We were down in Mooresville last month, or in November, and early November, and we got to the Hall of Fame, and he was the guy who produced it. Had just bought in a box of his DVDs he made for the documentary of him racing this car on the salt flats, and so I bought one. We were standing in Mr. Miller's office, and we were talking, and so I bought that very first DVD out of that box, and he signed it for me, and so I told him he probably didn't remember me, but I just mentioned it to him, and I'll plug that video in right now.
How you doing, Mr. Miller? I watched the DVD. It was great. I was your first person that bought it about a month ago. Yes, sir. Very good. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
How you doing, Ryan?
How are you?
Doing well.
Sorry. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Merry Christmas. How do you leave? Oh, it don't matter. Yeah. Thank you.
And yeah, so as you can see, it was great. Great seeing him again. And we're going to the next one. What we got there?
Ryan Newman.
So Ryan Newman was there, and that was his hero card he was giving out. Hopefully he'll be able to find a ride. He may have. I haven't kept up with it in the last day or two, but hopefully he finds one. We got, what's that, Braden? Corey LaJoy. And we got Connor Mozak.
Then we got Joe Nemechek.
Joe Nemechek.
Dawson Cram.
Got to hold it up so we can see it.
Sorry.
Right there.
Todd Bodine.
Bodine. Come on.
Bodine.
Danny Bowen.
Danny Bowen. This one is
Ron Hornaday.
Ron
Another
Hornaday.
NASCAR Hall of Famer.
I like that.
And we actually purchased this one at the Hall of Fame for $1. So I knew he was going to be there, and I didn't have very much on him. And this was another one we picked up of him that we got
That
signed.
goes in my book. I like it.
And then this is the one he gave out, which is cooler than the two we got. So, so I really do like that one.
Thank you. You get your picture? Did you get one of his pictures? Doing well. How are you? Thank you. I got you. You can just drop them in the back.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Thank you, Bobby. How are y'all doing? Oh, doing well. Thank you. Thank you.
How you doing, buddy?
How are you doing? Thank you so much. Yes, sir.
Scan that with his phone, and y'all sit down and watch it.
Definitely will. Definitely will. Thank you. Thank you.
We got Joe Graff Jr.
Joe Graff Jr. there.
And we got
Joey Gase.
Joey Yates.
I had a card on him, but I couldn't find it before we left. So, but that's David Gillian.
I like the temperature.
And I'd purchased these a while back at the Hall of Fame when we were down there. Just like that pose. It's a pretty cool one. Didn't have it.
And he
Oh, that was another Joey Logano.
another Joey Logano with just his signature on it. And then we got,
Keaton Tully.
he is a British driver.
Is he? Did he tell you that?
He's British.
Huh. Okay.
Austin Wayne.
Austin Wayne Self. Now we got two different ones of this guy here. Landon River Lewis. That's the champ cars. Or legend cars, I'm sorry. And then on the back side is well, on the back side he signed the this one.
And then we got
Kevin LePage.
LePage.
Yeah, hold it down.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Oopsie. And then we got, I don't know who that is.
Kevin LePage again. It was just a different version. He had two different versions of his hero cards, which was very cool.
Older Ryan Newman.
Yeah, that was another Ryan Newman. I think I may have purchased that down there, or I may have had it. I don't remember.
Dallas Glenn.
Dallas Glenn, NHR driver.
And then we got
Pro stock.
Chris Hacker.
Yep, Chris Hacker, truck driver.
Then we got Chris White.
Wright. Chris Wright.
Another Ryan Newman.
Mm-hmm.
Another Joe Graff Jr.
Well, it's Joe Graff Jr., but the owner of the car is Bobby Dotter. So he signed it. I wish things were going so fast, and I wish I'd known that I would have had Joe sign it as well. But, you know, we were just kind of trying to keep the line moving.
Jeff Fuller.
Here you go, buddy. You're welcome. You have a Merry Christmas.
How you doing, Jeff?
Oh, look at that.
Then we got Doug Herbert.
Yep. Top Fuel Dragster.
Dylan Gilliland.
David Gillian again. This is his different hero card. This is the one he was handing out. Now this is another old hot rod and drag person, Herb McCandless. And if he ever happens to see this video, he asked us to please scan this and watch the video. So I will put that real close to the camera, and maybe y'all can scan that and watch the video. We plan on doing that this weekend.
Then we got Tex Powell.
Yep, Tex Powell. And then this is Elliot Forbes Robinson, which this gentleman has raced everything under the sun there, as you can see. And he was the one that also signed the Jolly Rancher car that Will Cronkite was making over the picture.
Then we got
Camden Murphy. Now, this is his truck driver, but he actually drives the monster truck, Budokan Dragonoid, I believe is how you pronounce that. I wish he had some pictures to give out of that. I meant to print some pictures, and we looked everywhere to find the Hot Wheel, and we could not find it. And of course, we could have ordered it off of eBay, but I didn't look quick enough in order to get it here in time for us to go. You know, for us to have it before we left. But next year I definitely will. He's usually there every year. So next year I will be prepared with one of those, or I will have a picture.
Last time he drove was in 2017, so it's on that. Or last time he won something from.
Oh well, that's a truck, yeah. But he
Monster
does.
truck.
Really?
It's a Monster Jam 2017.
Ah. Well, that's well, we got these two that I didn't have set up over here. We got Kevin LePage to sign 2 164 for us that we had, and on the way down we stopped by Richard Petty's shop and took a tour. And hey, look who showed up! Richard Petty showed up here. Hey, what are you doing here? How'd you make it in the basement? You came to the man cave. But he had those masks there, and like I said, I like stuff that's unusual. I'm not 100%. I should have asked. It was a happy 80th birthday party for him, 2017. So they had these masks, I guess, made, and they were signed. So I picked up 2 of them. I don't know why. I just thought they were kind of cool, just funny. So I bought 2 of those. We bought this 164 Racing Champions car. Signed. It was Pete Hamilton's 79 Daytona 500 winner. And we got these little stickers they had from the 7 and 7 with Dale Jr. Lord have mercy. Richard Petty and Dale Earnhardt, where they both had won 7 championships. And Richard signed it right there in gold, which is very pretty. I bought 2 of those. Then, of course, if any of y'all have ever been to the shop, he always has these for sale at the counter. So I just went through. They didn't have a lot to choose from, so I just bought one of each of the ones that I didn't have. So just some more Richard Petty stuff there. That's the other one sticker. And he had some hero cards, and I didn't have these, so I bought 2 of these. One for me, one for Braden. And
Should I go get the plane?
oh, and Braden bought a plane, but we won't go get that now. It's a metal plane. It was a Rick Wilson. I'm not sure why they made those, but it was unusual, and Braden just liked it to have on his shelf in his bedroom. But in long story, that's pretty much it. Let me show you a couple cards I did get. Well, I like the relic cards. They're and I came across this at a friend's card shop here in town that he owns. And he had these, and I'd never seen these before. But this is Racing Artifacts put out by Press Pass. And it's a Bobby Allison artifact card, 56 of 99. So I thought that was really cool. So got Bobby to sign that. I had a Ryan Newman, 31 of 50. And this is from Press Pass as well. And Pieces of History, Legends, Piece of History, and this is number 99 of 199 of Dave Marcis. And then we had a Hot Threads Ignite Press Pass of David Gillian. So I got those signed while we were there. But overall, great experience. Always a good time there. It was at a different place than normal. Due to COVID, they couldn't have it at the normal place they do have it. Nonetheless, we had a wonderful time. We met some new people for the first time, made some new friends. Braden got to give out his autograph card for the first time to give a little bit something back to the people that are giving us something. It's not much, but we try to do what we can. So I hope y'all enjoyed this quick little video of a recap of what we had at Tots or Tots. And we will hopefully see you soon in another video. And what do we say? Have a nice day and happy
Autograph hunting. Please like and subscribe.
Bye-bye.
Did you enjoy that Skins game the other week? Or earlier this week, I should say. Did you go to Richard with Richard?
Was in Vegas.
Vegas?
Sunday, yeah.
He was at the Raiders and Skins game. Well, I should say Washington now. I'm sorry. Gotta be correct with that. Thank you so much. How you doing?
Oh boy. Then you get to get Will to sign it right there.
Yeah. I've had that picture, I don't know, for a few years, and I keep forgetting to bring it.
Are you looking forward to it? I just saw that car all put back together. Billy Ryan just redid it.
Oh, wow.
It is absolutely...
Looks just like that.
Oh, it's beautiful.
That's awesome. Can I get one of your pictures?
Sure.
Thank you so much. Have a Merry Christmas. Just drop them. How you doing?
Good.
Thank you so much, Phil.
Should show my son that picture there.
Which one?
Because it looks about like his hair, right?
Oh, wow.
Somewhere over there.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, there's your cards. How you doing, Bobby? Good to see you. Oh yeah, maybe you can run it back there to him. How you doing, Donnie? Thank you, Bobby, very much. Thank you, sir, so much. Y'all have a Merry Christmas.